Tulsa Police want domestic violence victims to know that being strangled could eventually lead to a stroke, even death. News on 6's Sawyer Bussey is on the story of how a simple card could help save a life.
The Tulsa Police Department is working on a new policy that would require police officers to give this card to victims of domestic violence who admit they've been strangled. When most people think of strangulation, they expect to see bruises and scratches on the neck and bloodshot eyes. But sexual assault nurse Kathy Bell says some victims show no physical signs of trauma at all.
Oftentimes they don't see it as a big deal. They'll minimize it.
One of the symptoms of strangulation is memory loss. You're not going to necessarily remember if an officer or even an advocate tells you, hey, this is dangerous.
Even if the symptoms aren't always obvious, Bell says strangulation can cause long-term health issues. Seizures and strokes could show up weeks or even months after strangulation.
We get concerned that if there are tears in the arteries or vessels in the neck, that those kind of things could happen.
So the Family Violence Unit created these cards to pass out to victims. The card explains all the problems a victim might experience after being strangled and encourages them to get checked out.
We can't make them fall through and go, we can't make them go to the hospital, but we can at least tell them, hey, this is dangerous, this is why.
All in hopes of preventing an already bad situation from getting worse.
Here in Oklahoma, we have a high rate of strangulation. I don't know why that is, but that's what we do. If we can help one person, it's worth it.
And even though it's not policy yet, some police officers are already handing out the cards. On the scene, on the story in Tulsa, Sawyer Bussey, News on 6.